This is what I wanted to see down at my dock every single night. And so what I had to do was start researching some green underwater lights to put at my pier. This video is going to tell you what I found, so make sure you watch if you're looking for one. So the first thing I did, I tried to research all the different ones that are actually available out there. And I was really surprised. There's a ton of different options. You know, you can have ones that are 12 volt, 120 volt, plugging into a plug, plugging onto a battery. There are so many different options. And I kind of found it overwhelming after a little bit. But I basically narrowed it down to two choices. You could either do like the old style incandescent bulb, or you could do an LED one. Now, reading through a bunch of the different websites, I found two of the pretty prominent dealers of these underwater green lights, and one was LED, the green blob, and the other one was the green glow light that I have here. I chose one of these bulbs for a really specific reason, and it's maintenance. If you look on the green glow, that one actually is a maintenance-free light bulb, meaning that you don't have to clean it regularly. If you get an LED bulb, according to the two websites, you're gonna have to clean them pretty regularly because marine growth grows on it. And I'm in a high growth area, I have barnacles, all different types of stuff that are gonna grow around my pier. And I just didn't wanna have to pull it out constantly to clean it. So I went with the green glow dock light because I knew it'd be easier to maintain. I got a pretty standard kit. I got the one that was the single light, and also it was the lower brightness light bulb too. So I didn't go too crazy on it at all. I just wanted to get the standard setup. And I was really surprised, honestly. Super fast shipping, got to my door quickly, and I was ready to get started. Now, I thought this was going to be a little bit more involved to install it. And honestly, that's why I've owned this waterfront property now for 6-7 years, and I haven't bought one yet because I thought it was going to be more involved to install it. But honestly, it wasn't. It was super easy to do. It literally was take it out of the package and everything is already hooked up, plug it into a 120 volt outlet, just a normal wall plug, mount the little box that you can see right here. And you want to mount it kind of high too and away from other things, just because it can get hot and you want to have some ventilation around it, and then run the light bulb. And then just what I did is I ran the wire actually along the side of the pier, between a piling and out to where I wanted to go. It was super easy to set up, much easier than I thought. So I went ahead and did that and waited for it to get dark. And this is what it looked like the first night. So it's not like the picture, it's not like the video I showed you, of course, in the very beginning where there's tons of tarpon or speckled trout, I think is what that was, swimming around the light yet. But I'm starting to get more and more visitors. So each night, for the first 3 nights, I've gotten more and more things in there, and I'm really excited to see over the next few months, and as the water warms up and more fish come in my area, what exactly is attracted to those lights. So I can't really give you like an overview if it's working in the Chesapeake Bay region or not yet for me, but I will keep updating you monthly or every other month just so you get an idea. And if you're in the market for one of these, you know if you should get one just like this or maybe pass on it. There are a few things that you got to know before you install it. One is that the GFCI plug they have is a really, really thick plug, and it caused me to modify my wet box to be able to fit it in there. So just be mindful of that. You might have to modify it a little bit so you can actually fit that GFCI plug into your actual box. The second thing is I wish the weight, at least for me, was a little bit bigger. So the weight is what holds that light bulb down, and I can already tell in higher current situations, or in my case, it's not really high current, it's high wave situations, light bulb kind of walks away a little bit. And it's not a big deal, and I could easily get something similar shape and a little bit heavier weight to keep it down there. But if you're in a higher current area, just be prepared for that. It could start moving a little bit more than you would like, and I would recommend going with a higher wave. Yeah, so overall, I'm excited to try out the green glow dock light. I'm going to keep you updated on how it goes and how many fish start swirling around it, and I'll start doing some fishing videos around the light soon in the next few weeks.